To meet you. Hey, good to meet you.
I'm Epic.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Sophie.
Redeemer full of culture, y'all.
Download Festival, you had people coming out of the tent.
Oh yeah.
It's jam-packed.
Yeah, I thought you meant coming, like leaving the tent. No, they were coming out.
Hating it.
They were coming in.
Yeah, no, it was huge.
But
it was
it was overflowing.
Yes.
It's good, that's what you want.
Overflowing with love and excitement. Yeah.
Did it surpass your expectations?
Definitely. We didn't know what to expect. I mean, not playing out here for 10 years. But what we do is we set our expectations low. You know, it's like some of these shows, you know, we have really core fans, like these little side shows. It's not like these are heavily promoted. And we're coming back here to build, you know, our fan base back up and to play for the people that have been wanting to see us for years. So with some of these smaller shows, it's been, you know, a few hundred people. And then for the bigger shows, we didn't know what to expect, but I mean, it was tenfold what we could have imagined.
I mean, 50,000 people at Rock 'em Ring Festival
came out and were singing
No
Butterfly.
way.
Yeah.
As far back as we could see, it was like just people were jumping and having a great time. And you know, when we came out, I was like, if 300 to 500 people come up to the front of the stage, I'll be thrilled. And they just kept coming the whole show. So it was great. And then you know, when we played the tent at Download, I said, I don't know how many are going to come. I hope we can fill up the tent. And it was just packed. So.
Did you have that moment where you looked at each other on stage going,
We've had a couple.
This is great.
You know,
We have, yeah, for sure.
Because this is what we love, and you know, we know that we were gone for a long time, and it's hard for a band to come back that's been gone for a long time. So we're ready to work to do whatever it takes to build Crazytown back up to the band it needs to be. But you know, to get that kind of reaction right out the gate really inspires us and gets us excited about the future.
Do you guys review each other's performances when you come off stage? You go, you could have been a bit cooler then, or you did some weird dance there.
We used to do that. We don't do it anymore.
Very small things. I mean, we both respect each other's opinion, and we, you know, if there's little things, you know, we always can improve what we're doing, you know.
Yeah, if anything, we help each other out.
And we think of elements that we could add to it to make it better, or things that the band could do to make it, you know. I mean, we definitely, you know, we wish we had more money behind us that we could, you know, light some shit on fire and do some really cool stuff. But
next tour, maybe.
Right, next tour.
Jetpacks as well.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, you know, for now, we're out there, we're a band, we get up there and we do our thing, and people are enjoying it. So
I want to talk about the conversation that led to you saying this is the right time. Who was it that brought it up on that occasion?
An accident, actually. It was the two of us were both working on separate things. I got a call. I mean, we had talked over the years about getting back together, but people kept dying, or
died,
or I died almost. You know, there was lots of internal issues,
crazy things happening.
But like, we tried to get back together right before DJ AM died, and that kind of just ripped the whole thing back apart. We were all excited, and we were talking with AM, and the next thing you know, he had overdosed, and we lost someone really close to us, and that took us a year just to even be able to comprehend what had just happened. So that threw it back off track. But what happened is, then we had recorded a few songs for that record that we still listened to and we liked. So Brett was in his studio, and he went through a bunch of old drives and files, and he called me and he said, you know, we have enough songs to put out a record. We should just put it out for our real hardcore fans. And I said, let's do it. Let's see, you know.
Silly not to, isn't it?
So then I came down to listen to him, and we were like, let's do a couple new ones. And the first song that we recorded was Lemon Face. Once we heard Lemon Face, me and him kind of got excited, and we were like,
so catchy, that one.
Yeah.
We were like, let's do more. And then it turned into, why don't you guys just make a new record? And we were like, yeah, let's do it. And so it was almost like the universe tricked us into it.
Yeah.
It's meant to be, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I think something out there in the universe made it happen. but it wasn't something forced or that we planned, you know.
Were you confident that you were both in the right place mentally, that you could cope with everything that comes with being in a band?
Definitely. I think you know, Brett has been in a better place he's been clean for about 7 years, and you know, he's also older than me, so by the time I'm his
Point that out, didn't he?
I'll have 7 years too. But
I look
for
good
now,
though.
yeah, he looks great. I just meant
Factual information.
I was joking about the time clean. So if I'm clean now, 2.5 years next month.
So in other words, yes, we're better than
We're
ever.
better than
Good.
ever.
No.
I was joking. By the time I'm his age, I'll have 7 years too.
Yeah.
What? No,
You're
not
asking
yet.
for it.
Almost. Ah.
Yeah, 2.5.
Okay.
Right?
God, he's putting me on blast out here. All
Yeah,
right.
so.
Now, what did your friends and family say? Were they like, "Oh, do you have to go on the road again? Can't you stay at home? Can we trust you?" All that sort of thing. All that
My family was like, go
Leave.
do it, go do it, go follow your dreams. This is amazing. What you guys are doing is great, and mazel tov. You know, like go. You know, it's not everybody that gets a second chance. You
Yeah,
know?
I mean, my family's thrilled. You know, they watch me just rip apart my life like in the most extreme way, and they just want to see me happy, and for them to see us doing this again, they had kind of written off the idea of us, you know, doing this.
proving them wrong.
Yeah, we have everybody's blessings.
You know what? We've been proving them wrong, proving them right.
Yeah.
Okay, so.
Now, when you got in the studio together, because you've been remixing, writing, producing all that time, did you find out he had more skills since you last were in the studio together? Was it better to write together, or did he set in his ways because he's been on his own doing it?
Well, I think both of us. I mean, I was recording the whole time. I did a solo album. I did lots of stuff. I think my songwriting, I always feel like is getting better all the time. And Brett, as a producer, has always been ahead of the game and has always been before his time. And of course, he only gets better.
We came together not only being better at what we both do, but at the same time, all the experience that we've gained and the trust and respect that we have for each other, it just shows. Absolutely.
Do you find there's less debates then when you're writing songs?
You know what? That's actually the biggest obstacle that we have that we're actually doing really well at is we are both very creative and very strongly opinionated about what we're making. And when me and Epic can take both of our ideas and meet halfway and create something together, it's always better than when one of us did it together. Like we always make a magic that's why we love working together. And you know, if one of us is in a bad mood, sometimes we'll be like, I only want to meet like 25% way there. Or like if we're in the right frame of mind, we can really make something special. And that's the, you know, thing that we
It's like a marriage.
It's like a marriage.
Ups and downs.
When things are right, that's when we really kill it. Like when we can take both of each other's ideas and not lose sight of what both of us are trying to do and complete something, that's when we really do something special.
And when you make that special song, is it an instinct thing? You just feel it and you both know this is the big one.
Sometimes if you're working too hard on a song, put it away, come back to it, start on something new. It's a process, and usually not always, but usually the best songs
You finish quickly.
happen like that.
Really?
Yeah.
It just goes smooth. Boom.
It's a bit like art with painting, stepping back from the thing and
You have
just...
to step back
I mean,
sometimes.
I step back sometimes, but I prefer seeing an idea through, completing it, looking at it, and then if you're not sure about it, then you sit on it for a
Well,
minute.
yeah, but when I say step back, though, which is what we do all the time, which might mean let's finish tonight. Let's put it to bed. You got a thing you got to do tomorrow. I got a thing. Let's come back on Wednesday, and that's enough stepping back. And then you play it fresh on Wednesday, and then all of a sudden that missing link
But
that
now
you're
we're
looking
even
for.
experiencing when you step back from a song for about 6 years, and then you pull it back up, and then you can even make it really, really cool.
Yeah, we're working on a new timeline. Yeah.
Now, what about that you got tired of before when you were around before? Are you actually enjoying this time around? Do you appreciate in a different way? Is there anything?
We are completely seeing not only living our own lives and our personal lives, but living the experience of being able to make music and travel the world in a completely new light. And we are more grateful and more excited and humbled by our own actions in the world around us, and we are just you don't always get this chance.
We appreciate it.
So we're loving it. Yeah.
Now, are there faces that you're seeing on the festival circuit that you saw when you were big the last time? That's hey, you're back. This is great.
Yeah, they're still out there. They're like, shit, it's great to have you back. Yeah, and everybody's been awesome.
Actually, all the other bands, all the people we've seen out there are just like, you guys are still alive.
Yeah.
This is great. I'm going to come and watch you play. So yeah, it's cool.
It seems that everyone really is happy to have you back. There's been a hole.
We're happy to be back, and we're just out here to let the world know. So, I think that's the only issue that we're battling right now is an awareness issue. That's it.
We need lots of press.
Hello.
We need to make lots of music and do this,
I mean, it's not going to be sold out tonight. That's an example of...
it's insane. It should be.
There's no promotion. No promotion.
But that's okay.
It is what
it
it
will
is.
happen when it's meant to happen.
These people are going to go tell other people what a great time they had, and then next time there'll be more people.
It's part of the work you got to do.
Just the beginning, isn't it?
Just
You
the
can't just come back out of 10 year, like a 10-year hiatus and expect to have people, lined up around the corner. It's like you gotta get it back. So.
Now, if someone said to you though, Lemonface could be as big as Butterfly, would you say, yeah, let's have that, or would you go, actually, I'd rather have that slow growth? Or
we want to have a slow growth. We didn't put out Lemonface because we felt that it could compete with Butterfly. We put out Lemonface because it was interesting, new, and
just to get people excited.
Yeah, it's like we're putting out songs. We're not trying to compete with Butterfly. We're trying to put out new music, show that there are many aspects to what we do as a band, and that I don't necessarily want people to know what to expect from us with every song that we put out.
that song makes me want to dance.
Yeah. Oh, cool.
Yeah, mate, you can't help but move.
Yeah.
And I like the visuals, the black and white. It's cool. How important are
There's a new
visuals?
video now.
The's a new one.
New video we just put out. You got to check out the new one.
It has elements of it. It just was released on Vivo today, and it's a very lifestyle kind of video. It's most of it was shot at our big reunion show at the Whiskey in LA, which is a classic venue.
And it just shows friends, family, our children, and things like that, hanging out, things like that.
Yeah.
Now I want to talk about how you've come with the technology. That's a hard word to say under pressure, isn't it? With social media and stuff like that, because you've been doing the webisodes. How do you feel about having to do that now, and all the Twitter and Instagram and all that?
I personally hate Twitter, but he likes it.
No, I hate Twitter too, but these are necessary evils.
That's the thing.
And if you want to be a successful artist these days, you have to utilize these tools. The good thing about it is that you're in touch with the fan base. The bad thing about it is that as an artist, it takes a lot away from what you do. And these days, if you want to be a successful artist, you have to wear different hats. And being like an independent marketer for your own career is one of those things.
We brought quite a few hats. I even got a couple on them. But like me personally, I like Instagram. Instagram's my little thing. I enjoy Instagram. It's
addictive.
Photos, it's visual. Yeah. It's more not just like
I do kind of miss the mystique you used to have with rock stars, where you didn't know everything about everything. It was kind of more exciting.
I'm blowing that right out the water. I'm blowing that right out.
How do you cope though if you get, say, a tweet from a fan that's a bit, arsey or negative? Do you react to it, or do you just go, no, I'm going to rise above it?
We had one the other day, and we talked about it, and we reacted the right way, and we reacted with sarcasm and humor.
Yeah.
Because,
the only way to do it.
Yeah, I mean, but
if I get a negative comment on my Instagram, I block them and I never let them come back again. So it's different.
I wish I could have that power. I can't do blocking. I feel terrible.
Oh, I'll block you. If you have something negative to say, that's my little area.
Warning.
You come in there if you want to have a good time.
Yeah.
If you want to hang out, have a good time, it's all good.
Now, can you give me some exclusives of dates of other things that are coming up in Crazytown's future?
we don't have firm dates yet. All we do know is that
we have a few dates in the States.
Oh, you mean shows or just things?
Whatever, any news?
We're playing a few tattoo festivals we're really excited about with the Deftones and Wu-Tang Clan.
Yeah, that's the Texas Showdown. It is on July 18th, I believe, in El Paso, Texas. We
We're
have a
playing
show
Las
in
Vegas.
on July 12th at LVCS. We're playing, I believe, in Morongo Valley, which is near there. The night
And we are
before on the
recording.
11th.
We're going to record like 3 or 4 more songs.
Yeah, we got to finish this record, and then we turn it in, and then we
And
get a
then
release
immediately
date.
start the new record.
Yeah. And then we're back. No, well, you got to keep working.
Yeah,
You gotta
momentum.
keep working.
Yeah.
But we will be back here, though, and we're probably going to have to start putting that trip together as soon as we get home, too. We'll be back here in the fall.
Let's all go.
Yeah, it's all go. Yeah.
Well, it's nice to have you back.
Thank you.
Have a great show tonight.
Thank you.
Thank you. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.